Hi, Tea Society. Welcome back to the Antisocial Planet. And today we're going to be checking out Handong's Chinese Medley, which I'm so excited for because this came out while I was already into Dreamcatcher. And I remember getting the notification. I'm like, I can't just sit down and listen to this because I haven't heard all the songs and I want to be able to hear them on their own before listening to the melody so I can just focus on it. But I'm super excited for this because I think it's such a cool thing that she put this together, right? Like she translated the songs and that's such a huge undertaking, not only to just translate because you're never going to get a one-to-one translation between Korean, English, and Chinese, right? But you also have to fit the melody. Like it has to fit with the song, not just in terms of meaning, but also the way that the lyrics sound, like the melodies and singing them. So I'm so excited to get to hear this and just see what she did, mashing up these songs together and singing them in Chinese. She's lovely when she sings in Chinese. I'm so excited to finally get to this because I've heard all the songs. She's so pretty. And like, I know that. I understand that she's pretty. I've always thought that she's pretty and talented, but I feel like I'm just in this state now where I'm like, I feel like the need to just be like, you're so pretty and talented and wonderful and please don't leave me. I'm in like full separation anxiety mode, which is fine. Everything's fine. We're just going to ignore that and we're going to listen to her beautiful singing because we can. I have so much stuff to catch up on. I just keep reminding myself of that. I'm so excited to finally hear this. Oh! Don't be a cutie pie too. And don't look at me like that. She's so lovely. It's just, oh my god, this song is so beautiful anyway and gets me in my feelings. But like her voice, this like super like quiet, soft sound, and then you get a little bit of a swell in it there, right? Like she's supposed to like a little bit more force behind her voice. But there's something about ballads sung in Chinese that just feels different. It's so gorgeous. There's so many Chinese songs that I love that are just like these like heart-wrenching ballads, and I'm like, they're gorgeous. And just getting to hear her sing, I'm gonna get emotional if I think about it too much. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, that little cry. God, those harmonies coming in. There's just, oh my god, there's just something about the sounds, like the different phonology. It's just gorgeous. Her voice too. I know that it was gonna gorgeous because it's Handong singing. It's gonna be absolutely gorgeous, but just the emotion in her voice behind this. I am not gonna be okay because I'm like, oh no, I know what these songs are. Thank goodness jazz bars in this. I think because I feel like that is just gonna mellow me out. Famous last words, perhaps. A little like vocal fry she's putting in. God. Oh, like it's so beautiful. Like again, there's something about the phonology, something about the emotion that she gets into it. Like I believe, was it Winter where she has like a section where she's singing in Chinese? Every time I hear that part, it snatches my soul. It like shatters my heart and then puts it back together in a matter of like split seconds. And I feel like that's what this whole melody is for me. It doesn't help that she's an absolute cutie pie. Her voice is just, it's so gorgeous. And I love how like soft it is for this. We get like a little more power there going into the chorus, but it has this feeling of bringing us into her confidence. And I just, I have a feeling this is gonna save me like a little bit. Oh my god, the vibe changed. The aesthetic. The attitude, like... Ma'am. I've already called you beautiful multiple times in this video. Oh, a little vocal run? Ma'am. Nope. Yeah, no, I was wrong. I was like, this is gonna save... No, it's not gonna save me. It's gonna stop me from crying. It might save me. It's certainly making me feel a lot of things. I just, yeah. The little, like, vocal run that she put in, and then getting into her lower range. No, I'm good. I'm fine. Oh, ma'am! First off, the stage presence, the charisma. She knows. She knows exactly what she's doing. But also I was thinking with those like vocal runs that she's doing, also when you're translating into a different language, you have to make sure that you hit on like a good syllable for that. Right? Because if you have too narrow of a sound, it's going to be a lot harder to do some of those little vocal runs and things as opposed to an open vowel. So she's doing a great job at like fitting in with the melody. Like I was saying, like it's not just about translating the meaning. You also have to translate for something that is going to fit the right syllable count for each of the lines. And obviously I am not a Chinese speaker, so I can't speak fully on how she's doing that, but it doesn't sound awkward at any point for me. Like it doesn't feel like she's trying to fit in too many or too few syllables into the lines just listening to it. And again, like making sure you have the right sound when you're trying to do some of those like vocal agility things. She's too pretty though. Like it's like a whole thing. Look, the way that she's looking at the camera, ma'am. Gorgeous harmony too. Oh my god, that lip, man. Okay, sorry, I malfunctioned for a second. I need her to not look directly into the camera while saying I love you. Like I need that to not be at all. Am I gonna watch it again? Yes. I'm not here for self-preservation. Okay. I had other thoughts. I did. Vocal runs? Upper range? I swear there were other thoughts in my head and I don't remember fully why I paused anymore. Gone from my brain. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm good. She knows. Pull that little flip up. Pretty. Ma'am. Her singing that into a mirror feels pointed as well. Oh. I love this song so much too. Completely different vibe. I love how there's different setup for all these. Well, that'll work, but... Her voice. Okay, could we talk about how I was just saying I love how the vibe completely changes, like aesthetically between these. We have different setups and everything, but her tone of voice changes. We started with Heart of Sunflower. Yes, I'm sorry, once the titles become more than a couple of words, my brain starts to malfunction that I'm not remembering them correctly. Anyway, but that was very like light, airy, like there was a lot of breath in it, moments of putting in more power, but it was very like close to the mic. Then we get into Jazz Bar, which is like a bit of a lower range. There's like more of that vocal fry being put in there, fun little like flip ups in it. And then this one we got like some more power behind her voice, right? Like it's a little more of a like forward bright pop kind of sound to her voice. Like her voice is shifting with these songs as we go along, because I have to, right? These songs have like very different vibes to them. But I love that it's not only like a showcase of her getting to sing in Chinese and getting to hear her voice, which is just lovely in general, but it's a showcase of her being like, hey, watch me do a little bit of everything. The fact that she put this together, the talent, I'm here to give her all the praises that she wants, because I'm starting to feel the panic. I'm starting to feel the separation. I'm starting to like freak out a little bit. It's starting to sink in. So I feel like I'm going to give her like every compliment I possibly can. No notes. I really love the song too, so.
太多的话没说，心里的激动，今天过后，才后知后觉心动，回望徘徊的我，黄昏的巷口，明天过后，是否会想起我？
Like it's such a pure sound. Oh, like there too, like there's so many syllables in there, just in the general melody. Like you have to hit so many different like little notes there, and to translate that, dang. Gorgeous. Oh no. Okay, fine. I'm fine. Look, Daydream in general is a lot, okay? But there's something about Handong in the current part of the timeline that I'm in, singing However Long the Night to me. That just broke me a little bit. I am totally fine. I'm fine. How's everyone else doing? How's everyone else? Because I know that we're freaking out a little bit in my Discord. We've been like reminiscing. I'm good. I'll survive. Beautiful. Love getting that like more closure to her voice, like I was saying, much more like a poppy placement in her song, in her voice, if I can function anymore. Maybe I can't. We're almost there. But yeah, like forward placement, there's a much more pure sound, not as much breath. We're not getting as much of that vocal fry like we were getting in like Jazz Bar before that. Enunciation feels like it's cleaner. Again, I don't speak Chinese, so I can't really speak to that, but in the English lyrics, definitely coming through. Part of me wants to rewind again to listen to it, but I also know that I won't make it, and I need to finish this video. But I will definitely go back and re-listen, because I feel like there's something comforting in that. I just wasn't ready. It hit me like partway through and I was like, oh no, I love this song, but also I know what's coming. It's fine. We got one more. I'm good. I'm fine. I might not be fine. I love like the like glitter makeup, like eye makeup that she has for multiple parts of this.
在那片浩瀚星河之际，无尽中寻找着彼此的轨迹。每一夜去抬头眺望夜空，可是你是否也和我一样看到同一片星光？
The vibrato parts of this.
现在会在哪里？会不会从前一样，茫然海中靠近，藏在心底，最无法代替属于你我的记忆。秋风也带不走那份温柔，有你的春夏秋冬。
Like I feel like this is like a nice way of capping off this whole melody because I feel like it brings in a bunch of those different elements, right? There are parts where she's more breathy, there's parts where she's getting more closure. We haven't quite heard as much of the like vocal fry or putting like this like tension into her voice quite yet for this one, but it feels like it's incorporating a bunch of the different modes that she's had in her voice up to this. Do I also just need like a break before getting into the chorus? Maybe I do. Okay, it's been a rough month for us. Okay, it's been a lot, so I feel like I'm justified.
属于你我的记忆，秋风也带不走那份温柔，有你的春夏秋冬，踏着晨光去见你，心中许下同样的期许，伸手拥抱你，很清晰，靠在有你的四季，芸芸众生中延续。
Just beautiful. Her voice is so pretty, just gorgeous. And I feel like the more that I listen to stuff where she's done covers or little solo things like this, where I get to just listen to her voice, obviously listening through the albums too, her voice is gorgeous, but I feel like you can just hear how much work has been done with her voice with something like this, right? Like I was saying, going through all these very different tones, very different vibes to her voice, translating the songs, putting in the extra work, and also each of these sections of filming, this is like a different set, this is a different outfit, different vibe that she's putting forward intentionally for each to match with each of the songs, right? Each of the kind of settings and outfits and everything fit with what the songs are about, and that takes extra work too. And this is just her putting out something, right? Like this is her just working on this to put this out there, and there's so many different pieces that had to come together to put this all together, like the extra work of this, and it's just beautiful. And I love her so much. Like I just have this like deep ache in my heart right now. I was not fully prepared for it. I kind of was. I was like, this is gonna be a tricky one. But also her voice is just so gorgeous. There's so many points in that where I'm just gonna end up listening to this a bunch because her voice is so beautiful on it. Getting to hear her sing in Chinese, it's just something different. It just feels different and just beautifully put together, like arranged and performed and filmed. I understand why so many people were like talking about this when it came out. I totally understand why this was like a moment, because this kind of came out of nowhere. It kind of shattered the fandom for a little bit. Like everyone was like, oh my God. And I totally get it. I've been desperately wanting to listen to it, but waiting until I had heard all the songs before going into this. But Handong's voice, man, it just hit me. That was Polaris with Handong, and I'm going through an extra wave of emotions. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm not struggling at all. I feel like this is all of us though, right? Like we've gotten to this point of past the shock and we're just like dealing with things. Like I feel like this was gonna be the trickiest birthday so far, but just gorgeous. I don't think that there are any other proper word for that. I think that it's so beautiful that she made that she put in all of that work and created something that just like really showcases how much talent that she has, not just as a vocalist, but like I was saying, being able to arrange these songs in a different language and perform them and to put her own vibe into them, right? Like bringing her own element to these performances, and like me being able to hear the songs in my head and comparing them to what she was doing with this. It wasn't her trying to do like a one-to-one cover or something. It was her doing this in her own way, and I just think it's so beautiful and it's so true to who she is. I love that too, not just in terms of being able to sing in Chinese, but like the performance of it, the filming of it, the way that she went about singing it. There was so much of who she is woven in to this that I think it adds to why it feels so beautiful and comforting. And I'm gonna have to listen to it a lot. I feel like this video is gonna get a lot of replays from me in the coming months as I just cope. I feel like we're all gonna be there, right? Maybe you're coming back to watch my video for that because you also need a little bit of that. I totally understand, but just absolutely gorgeous. I loved everything about it, and I hope you enjoyed listening to that along with me. You can click this playlist to go to my previous reactions, or you can subscribe to me next time I post a Dreamcatcher reaction. I will see you in the next video. Bye.